Hello, sexy humans. So, what is erotic hypnosis? The question I often get. Erotic hypnosis, in my opinion, is the mindfuck of the 21st century. The other day I went out with my friend in a bar and we were discussing that which man we would love to go out with. And I asked my friend, what's your ideal man in bed? And what she said to me, the one that who can fuck my mind. And I was like, wow, I love this answer because that's exactly what I do for my work. Erotic hypnosis is actually like getting completely relaxed, comfortable, and opening up your unconscious mind and your conscious mind towards living out your sexual desires, living out your fantasy, and be able to communicate it openly with your therapist, like myself, or with your partner. And sometimes also you can start acting out, incorporating BDSM, role play, so that way you can feel more comfortable and more confident in your sexual personas. You can have a sex scene that you never dare to experience in real life and just say, okay, just for a moment, close your eyes, my love, and imagine we will do this or that scenario. And the way that you are talking to your partner, making them see, feel, experience that vivid reality in their mind's eye, you are start noticing they getting into arousal. They are getting into the way that you never actually see them. It's because that our brain is the biggest sex organ. So actually, erotic hypnosis is a form of hypnosis that focus on enhancing sexual experience and pleasure. It involves using different hypnotic techniques, going from induction, that getting into the person's mind on board, that getting into that relaxing state of where they are opening up for your suggestions that see, feel, hear. So you will see that sexual desire and fantasy and experience, they are getting more and more receptive. You can try erotic hypnosis for various reasons. There is a few that I experience that my clients, they love to try. They love to try it because it heightens sensuality. It heightens the way that you perceive pleasure in your mind and body. It helps individuals tap into the sense of experiencing sexual pleasure without actual touch. It can enhance pleasure, arousal, and orgasmic experiences. So if you are someone that feeling you are not so much in touch with your body, that's a great way to start talking to your subconscious mind in a way that is more seductive. I love how my body feels right now. I love to feel the tingling over my body. I love to feel the warmth washing through my entire body. So you see that there is a lot of sensuality in it, a lot of pleasure and a lot of feelings. Maybe you even started to feel when I talk to your subconscious mind. Maybe it started to be opening up. Maybe it started to feel like, yeah, that's juicy. So you can give it a try with your partner as well. The other thing that often people come to me when they have a fantasy. So fantasy can be that they want to play out a role play, or they want to get into like dominant role, or they want to expand their submission in sexuality, or any kind of BDSM play actually, or any kind of kink could be a great way to explore and experience first through erotic hypnosis, because it's a very safe and controlled environment, especially if you do it with a certified erotic hypnotherapist like myself. Then you will feel that all of the sexual fantasies, all of the desires, and everything that you incorporate with it, it's in a controlled, safe environment where you feel guided and when you feel completely judgment-free and accepted. So it allows people to delve into their subconscious mind, to actually open up for more desire, more juiciness, and more sexual pleasure after all, without eliminating the shame, without eliminating the guilt. So you can actually experience like a sexual pleasure without the consequence of cheating, or without the consequence of feeling guilty of doing something that it's inappropriate, or doing something that you shouldn't do, because it's a very good setup. So everybody is very clear on the boundaries, everybody is very clear how the session will evolve, and usually with the therapist you can set up the exact outcome of the scenario, so you will actually feel that it's very safe. And that's why it's super easy to go into trance, because you are instantly getting that trust factor that you can let go, you can surrender, you can be into that state of letting go, submitting for someone, and finally losing that control, which I often find that for high achieving people, it's very difficult to let go and just surrender. So erotic hypnosis is a great way to support you in that journey, to actually feel yourself again and just allowing yourself to be. The third thing that people try erotic hypnosis for is to overcome sexual issues. For example, if you are a man, you might experience premature ejaculation, erectile dysfunction, or delayed or anti-orgasmic. So, and especially if you have been trying many things before, maybe the blue pill, maybe some pump or anything physical, or maybe even you changed your diet, but it did not work. So we could go back and find that what is causing unconsciously the block in your mind, and we can start working towards rewiring and eliminating those old beliefs, that old information, so that way we can reframe any negative beliefs that you might have around sex that's blocking you and blocking your cock. If you are a female, it also can be that a lot of times female, they are not in touch with their body, they're not in touch with their orgasm, or they just have some body shame, or they're not accepting themselves as they are. So that's also a really great way to go back into what happened. And then also for female, the other thing that we could use erotic hypnosis is for that, to actually giving you hands-free orgasm, so heighten the pleasure state. And we all know that when women, they become very pleasurable, they are able to manifest things very fast, they are able to step into their leadership, and they're able to do things in their own. So meaning that they can lead a business, or they can take care better to the family, or they are going to get better health. So in that way, that it's super good, because you can rewire something that is not working in your life. So it's taking that you have stress and struggle right now around the sexuality, and you can transmute it, transform it into something more pleasurable, something more fun, something more exciting for you with erotic hypnosis. So it's a very powerful tool we have. Also, sometimes I get people come to me as couples, so they want to learn how to communicate with each other in a more hypnotic way, that they can seduce, they can ignite the passion, and they feel that it's a deepened sense of self-confidence, or maybe they want to try like BDSM role, like a submission, dominance, power dynamic. Erotic hypnosis also, it's a great way to foster trust, communication, and share those exploration of desires, that asking those questions, like setting up the scene, making the person know, like, do you want this or do you don't want this? Do you crave for me to do this, or no, that's like a no-go? And also you can set up safe words, so in that way as well that you can go deeper. But if that's too much, or you feel that the other person's boundaries were there, then you can just say the safe word and they will also stop, or they will just emerge from the trance state. So you can also kind of peel off the layers of the onion. So you can also use erotic hypnosis as a couple to deepen your intimacy, deepen your communication skills, and also to set better and healthier boundaries. And the last thing that I'm very passionate about, that to show people that how the mind-body connected, because we often are very good in one thing. So if you are a high achiever, probably you use your mind a lot of the times. You are out there thinking, but then maybe you are not so good when it comes to connecting with your partner, allowing your body to come alive. And basically with erotic hypnosis, it can really support you to develop a stronger mind-body connection, allowing you to be more present, more in tune, more aware. Where is the pleasure for you? Where the pleasure starting? Where is the sexual fire starts? In your brain or in your body or both? And how you can actually connect it so you will have a more fulfilling sexual experience. So these are the 5 things that you can actually use erotic hypnosis. So you can see why I'm super passionate about this topic, and I hope to give you a little bit of teaser what all the benefits that you can start using. And also remember that we are all being hypnotized by something. Even if you are listening to this podcast right now, you are taking on suggestions that erotic hypnosis is a great way, which I strongly believe it is. However, if you are listening something that is less positive, you are also taking on suggestions. So I would really suggest you to really filter out where you put your focus and where you are taking the information from. So therefore, if you are interested, I would love to learn more about you, where you are in your erotic hypnosis journey. And if you like this podcast and would like to have more of this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. My name is Alexandra and I'm a creator of Erotic Minds, and I'm passionate about bringing erotic enlightenment to the world. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a lot of questions, and feel free to ask them in the comments and I will get back to you.